Hi everyone, I'm Mumu from Susan's family. Today, I'm going to show you a design from the Inflorescence vest from Retro Nostalgia series. This vest is made up of motifs, sewing together, shoulders, edging, and buttons. We start by crocheting the motifs. There's Motif 1, Motif 2, Motif 3, Motif 4, and many irregular motifs at the back. I will explain them in detail when crocheting. After completing the motifs, sew them together. Then crochet both shoulders. After that, do the edging. Finally, add the buttons. Let's start by learning Motif 1. Start with an adjustable magic ring. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise. There are multiple color schemes. Several crochet stitches will be applicated, and they're all marked on the chart. I won't list them all here. Please watch as I demonstrate the specific crocheting method. Take out the corresponding yarn. The yarn for the swatch is chosen randomly. For specific yarn details, color schemes, and hook sizes, please refer to the detail page of our product. Start with an adjustable magic ring. That completes the magic ring. Now begin crocheting the first round. First, make one specialty DC3 bobble, then start with 2 chains. Next, in the magic ring loop, make 2 incomplete double crochets. Yarn over. Insert your hook, pull the yarn through. Then yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. The first stitch is done. Continue with the second stitch. Yarn over. Insert your hook. Pull the yarn through. Then yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. The second stitch is done. Finally, yarn over and draw through all the loops. One special DC3 bobble is completed. Chain 2 for the transition. Continue with another DC3 bobble. Start by working 3 incomplete double crochets. Finally, yarn over and draw through all the loops once. The DC3 bobble is completed. Work 2 more chains. Continue following the chart to crochet the DC3 bobble. Work 2 chains for the transition. After completing the last 2 chains, tighten the loop. Finally, at the beginning, on the special DC3 bobble, which is this large braid, work 1 slip stitch. Pull tight. When crocheting in rounds later, make sure the right side always faces up. This completes the first round. Move on to the second round. Start by working 1 slip stitch in the chain space on the left side for the transition. Then make 3 beginning chains as the turning chain. Counting as the first double crochet, in the same space, work 2 more double crochets. You can also weave in the yarn tail from the back as you go. Work 2 chains. In the chain space on the left side, work 1 DC2 bobble. Start with 2 incomplete double crochets. Then yarn over and draw through all loops on the hook once. This completes the DC2 bobble. We'll simply call this the bobble stitch moving forward. Work 2 chains. In the same position, work another bobble stitch. Start with 2 incomplete double crochets. Then yarn over and draw through all loops on the hook once. The bobble stitch is now complete. Work 2 more chains. We will treat the stitch after the double crochet as one corner of this round. Then move on to one side. Work 3 double crochets into the left chain space. Continue with another corner. That is, work 2 bobble stitches into the left chain space. Both sides use 2 chains as a transition. After completing, continue to refer to the pattern to finish this round. After completing the second bobble stitch of the last corner, work above the beginning chain. Pick up the top 2 strands of the chain, and work 1/2 double crochet to join. The second round is now complete. Trim any remaining yarn tails. Now move on to the third round. Start with 3 chains as the beginning chain. Work 1 double crochet in the same space. On the left side of the starting chain, insert your hook into the position for the half double crochet, and work a double crochet. Continue picking up stitches correspondingly and work double crochets. Some of the left stitches may appear puckered. Mindful not to skip any stitches. Work 2 double crochets in the left chain space. We will treat the already crocheted stitches as one side of this round. Then do one corner. The technique is identical to the previous round. After completing it, refer to the pattern and finish this round. For the last 2 chains at the end of the corner, switch to a half double crochet to join. The third round is now complete. For the following rounds 4 to 5, continue crocheting in rounds and follow the chart. Correspondingly make the corners at the corner positions. At the edge positions, correspondingly crochet chains and double crochets. Be sure not to crochet the double crochet insertion points incorrectly. At the end of the 4th round, join with a half double crochet. In the 5th round, there are 3 chains in the middle of each corner. Pay attention and don't crochet them wrong. End by joining on the beginning chain. Insert the hook into the top 2 strands of the chain, and join with a slip stitch, and tighten. Everyone can finish it. You can measure the motif's dimension. Compare it with the chart's dimension. If there is a big difference, you can adjust your tension and recrochet the last few rounds to avoid affecting the finished product's size. After confirming that it fits properly, break the yarn. Secure it with a chain. Enlarge the loop. Leave a 5 cm yarn tail before breaking the yarn. Pull tight. On the wrong side, follow the texture and hide the ends with a few extra stitches. We will treat these 3 chains at the corner as the corner of the motif. The stitches in between are considered as the edge. That concludes the crochet tutorial for Motif 1. Next, let's learn Motif 2. There are various color schemes available. All of them use the magic ring method to start. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise. You will need to switch colors during the process. The new stitch used is single crochet, and the Pt2 bobble. Please watch as I demonstrate the specific crochet method. Start with a magic ring. After completing it, start round 1. Begin with 2 chains. Crochet 1 double crochet into the ring. Chain 2. Then refer to the chart and make the DC2 bobble. In between, use 2 chains as a transition. After completing, crochet 2 chains. Tighten the loop a bit. Finally, finish with a slip stitch on the starting double crochet stitch. The first round is complete. You will need to change colors for the next round. Here, break the yarn. Continue with round 2. Join the yarn in the chain space on the left side of the previous round's yarn tail. Start by making a knot. Adjust a little. Joining the yarn is complete. Then make 3 chains as the beginning chain. Crochet 1 double crochet in the same space. Remember to weave in the yarn tail. 1 chain. And 2 double crochets. Continue crocheting this stitch pattern in the chain spaces. After completing this round, finish with a slip stitch on the turning chain. The second round is complete. Continue with the third round. In the left stitch and chain space, work 1 slip stitch for transition each. Then make 3 chains as the beginning chain. Crochet 6 double crochets in the same space. Continue picking up such chain spaces, and correspondingly crochet 7 double crochets after completing this round. Finish with a slip stitch, and fasten off the yarn. The third round is complete. Now move on to the fourth round. Join the yarn at the slip stitch position from the previous round. Make 1 chain as the turning chain for the single crochet. This does not count as 1 stitch. Crochet 1 single crochet in the same spot. Continue picking up stitches, and correspondingly make 6 single crochets. Then insert the hook underneath into the second round of the previous rounds, at the gap between 2 groups of stitches. Crochet 1 double crochet. Weave the stitches from the previous round into the current ones. You can slightly enlarge the loop if needed. Continue picking up stitches, and correspondingly make 7 single crochets. Work 1 double crochet in the gap of the second round below. Pay attention to enlarging the loop. Repeat this process. Refer to the chart, and work the entire round. Finally, join with a slip stitch at the starting single crochet, then fasten off the yarn. The fourth round is completed. Now move on to the fifth round. Join the yarn at the fourth single crochet to the left of the yarn tail from the previous round. This is the middle stitch of those 7 single crochets. Make 1 chain as your beginning chain. Work 1 single crochet in the same position. Continue and correspondingly make 2 single crochets. Skip 1 stitch. Work 1/2 double crochet into the double crochet. Continue skipping 1 stitch. Correspondingly make 3 single crochets. Work 1/2 double crochet. Then make 2 chains. In the double crochet stitch on the left, work 1 T or 2 bobble. First, work 2 incomplete triple crochets. Yarn over twice. Insert. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. Repeat this 2 times. The first stitch is done. Continue with the second stitch. Yarn over twice. Insert. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. Repeat this 2 times. The second stitch is done. Yarn over and draw through all loops in once. The Pt2 bobble is completed. Make 2 more chains. At the same insertion position below, work another 1 bobble stitch with 2 treble crochets. Start with 2 incomplete treble crochets. Finally, yarn over and draw through all loops in once. The Pt2 bobble stitch is completed. Work 2 more chains. On the left side, skip 2 stitches and work 1/2 double crochet. We will consider the crocheted stitches as one group. Refer to the chart and finish crocheting the remaining groups. Pay attention to the placement of stitches and make sure not to crochet them incorrectly. Finish with a slip stitch, then fasten off the yarn. The 5th round is now completed. For the 6th round, join the yarn in the chain space on the right side of the yarn tail from the previous round. Then, refer to the pattern and pick up stitches, or work double crochets into chain spaces as indicated. At the corners, work 3 chains. Follow the chart to complete it. Finally, fasten off the yarn again. Take a look. This is what the 6th round of the swatch looks like when completed. You can compare it with Motif 1. The dimensions should be roughly the same. For all subsequent motifs, try to keep the side lengths as close as possible to those of the already crocheted motifs, corresponding to the matching sides. This will prevent any issues when sewing them together. We'll treat the 3 chains at the corners as the motif's corners, and the double crochets in the middle as the edges. That concludes the explanation for crocheting Motif 2. Next, we'll learn about Motif 3. There are various color schemes available. Start with a magic ring. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise. You'll need to switch colors during the process. The new stitch technique used here is HDC 2-in-1 and the DC4 popcorn. Please watch as I demonstrate the specific crochet method. First, work the first round using the magic ring. Begin with 3 chains as the starting chain. Work 12 double crochets into the ring. Pull the ring tight to close it. Finish with a slip stitch in the starting double crochet stitch. Skip the beginning chains and do not work them. Fasten off the yarn. The first round is complete. Move on to crochet the second round. Join the yarn at the slip stitch position from the previous round. Make 2 chains as the turning chains for the half double crochet. This counts as 1/2 double crochet. Work 1 more half double crochet in the same stitch. Then, work 1 HDC 2-in-1 in the next stitch on the left. That is, work 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. The half double crochet increase is completed. Continue with one more half double crochet increase in the next stitch. Then, make 2 chains. Work 3 more half double crochet increases. Two chains. Repeat this process to complete the entire round. After completing the last half double crochet increase, make 1 chain. Work 1 single crochet to connect in the starting turning chain. The second round is complete. Move on to the third round. Start with 2 chains. 1 chain for transition. Correspondingly make 5 half double crochets in the left stitch. Work 1 half double crochet in the left chain space. 1 chain. 2 half double crochets. 1 chain. Skip 1 stitch below. Continue with 5 more half double crochets correspondingly. Work the corresponding stitches in the chain space. Refer to the pattern and crochet the entire round. Mindful that some positions need to be skipped. Finish with a slip stitch at the beginning chain. You can start from the second chain upwards here. Break the yarn. The third round is complete. Proceed to the fourth round. On the left side of the previous round's yarn tail, join the yarn at the first half double crochet stitch. Make 1 chain as your beginning chain. When a round starts with single crochets, you always need to make 1 chain to start. This won't be repeated moving forward. Work 1 single crochet in the same position. Continue picking up stitches, and work 5 single crochets correspondingly. Then insert into the second chain space from the bottom circle. Work 1 half double crochet. Remember to enlarge the loop. Then work 1 single crochet in the chain space from the previous round. Work 1 single crochet on the stitch to the left of the chain space. That's the space between 2 chains. On the right side of these 2 half double crochets. Insert into the second chain space below and work 1 half double crochet. Work 1 single crochet on the left half double crochet. Work another half double crochet in the same chain space below. We will count these 3 half double crochets and the 2 single crochets in the middle as one corner for this round. The starting 6 single crochets will be counted as one edge. Continue to the next side. That is, work 6 single crochets on the 6 half double crochets to the left. Correspondingly make 6 single crochets. Below, make one corner. That is, in the second chain space from the round below. Work 3 half double crochets. In between, pick up these 2 stitches. And work 1 single crochet in each. The second corner is now completed. Continue alternating sides and corners as such. Finish the round by working the last single crochet. Work the final single crochet into the beginning chain. End with a slip stitch. Cut the yarn. The fourth round is now complete. Proceed to the fifth round. Take the yarn corresponding to the popcorn stitch at the corner. Join the yarn on the right side of the yarn tail from the previous round. Attach the yarn to this half double crochet. Start with one special DC4 popcorn. First, chain 3. This counts as one double crochet. Work 3 more double crochets in the same stitch. Once completed, remove the hook. Insert the hook into the topmost chain of the beginning chain. Draw the loop through. Push the fabric forward. Chain 1 to secure. Note that since the next stitch requires a color change, this chain needs to switch colors. Take the corresponding yarn. Pull the yarn through. Adjust a little. Complete the securing chain. One special DC4 popcorn is now crocheted, and the color change is also completed. Place the original yarn underneath. Then, with the new yarn, chain 2. On the left side. Correspondingly make 4 double crochets in the middle 4 single crochets, and switch colors on the last stitch. As you crochet, continue to wrap the original yarn. For the last double crochet, start with an incomplete double crochet. Then place the yarn in front. Pull the original yarn slightly. Keep the fabric flat. Pull the yarn through. Adjust a little. That's how you complete the double crochet, and also finish switching colors. The stitch of the double crochet is still in the new color. With the original yarn, crochet 2 chains. On the left side of the half double crochet, work 1 popcorn stitch using 4 double crochets. We'll simply call this the popcorn stitch from now on. First, make 4 double crochets. Continue wrapping with the new yarn. The replaced yarn must also continue to be wrapped. This will not be repeated in further instructions. After completing, remove the hook. Insert it into the first double crochet. Draw the loop through. Push the fabric forward. Crochet 1 chain to secure. The popcorn stitch is done. Continue with 2 more chains. On the left side of the half double crochet, work another popcorn stitch. Two chains. Work 1 more popcorn stitch on this last half double crochet. Switch colors. When crocheting the final chain to secure, switch colors. Pay attention to pull the yarn a little. Prevent it from rolling inside. Place the unused yarn at the front. Cover the color change marks. Continue crocheting with the new yarn afterward. Switch colors on the last double crochet stitch. Continue following the chart to complete this round. Mindfully switch colors according to the stitch pattern and corresponding position. After completing the last 2 chains, slip stitch in the top of the beginning popcorn stitch, then fasten off. Leave the new yarn alone for now. Secure any unfinished yarn tails on the wrong side. That completes the 5th round. Move on to the 6th round. Hang the remaining yarn from the previous round properly. Refer to it as the original yarn. Join the yarn in the chain space above. Pay attention to keeping the carried yarn close to the fabric. Start with 3 chains as the turning chain. Work 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Continue with 3 double crochets in the chain space on the left side. Skip 1 double crochet below. Correspondingly make 3 double crochets. In the 2 chain spaces on the left side, work 3 double crochets in each. Switch colors on the last stitch. With the new yarn, in the same chain space below, work 1 popcorn stitch. Chain 2. Work 1 popcorn stitch in the chain space on the left side and switch colors. Then continue to crochet based on the pattern chart. Switch colors according to the stitch pattern and corresponding position. Keep it going all the way down to finish this round. After completing the last popcorn stitch and switching colors, conclude with a slip stitch using the original yarn on the beginning chain. Leave a 5 cm tail of the new yarn and cut off. This completes the 6th round. Now move on to the final round. Continue crocheting with the yarn from the previous round. Start with 2 chains as the turning chain. Then pick up the stitches and correspondingly make half double crochets. Continue weaving in the yarn tail. After completion, chain 2. Work 2 double crochets into the chain space below for the DC2 bobble. Transition with 3 chains. After finishing, chain 2 again. Then refer to the pattern chart and finish this section. Finally, fasten off the yarn with a slip stitch. We will use the 3 chains at the corner as one corner of the motif. Treat the stitch in the middle as the edge. This completes one motif 3. Complete the remaining motif 3, S using the same method, referring to the color chart for crocheting. That concludes the explanation of Motif 3.